I have a friend who says he has BPD and SPD. Strange acronyms, right? BPD means borderline personality disorder. SPD means schizoid personality disorder. Now you may be wondering, in this economy, what broke unemployed guy in Ghana is walking around with 2 personality disorders? Well, him apparently. I say apparently because he diagnosed himself. No doctor, no therapist, just a phone, and way too much free time. Now, what makes him different from normal people? He is terrified of being abandoned. He is terrified people will leave him, but at the same time, he pushes everyone away first. A text gets ignored. Suddenly, it becomes an emotional crime scene. He spends money recklessly. He acts on impulse, overthinks everything. Every few minutes, he says, "Yo, I'm tired of loving. I'm tired of talking to people. I'm tired of knowing people." But here's the confusing part. He also avoids people. He doesn't like closeness. He keeps everyone at arm's length. Happy, same face. If he's sad, same face. And yes, he is somehow still a virgin. He wants love but disappears when people get close. Sometimes I genuinely ask myself, is this guy even human? Because from what I read, BPD usually means feeling everything too deeply, wanting love desperately, being terrified people will leave you. That's BPD. But SPD, that's almost the opposite. Feeling detached, emotionally distant, wanting to be left alone. So how can someone feel abandonment while hiding from people at the same time? How can both things exist in one person? And what do you call someone who needs people but hides from them? A crazy person, I tell you that. Sometimes he tells me, I genuinely don't know who I am. And honestly, I understand why. Because that friend is me. I am the broke unemployed guy diagnosing himself on Google at 2 a.m. Maybe you've done it too. You Google search symptoms, you watch psychology videos, you are not even looking for attention anymore. You just want an explanation. A reason why life feels harder than it looks for everybody else. Sometimes that tells you you're not crazy. There's a reason you feel like this. Sometimes the diagnosis is not what people are actually searching for. But the truth is, I probably do not have 2 rare personality disorders. But what if it was never a disorder? What if it was just survival? I think I'm just a person trying to survive life without fully understanding myself yet. The numbness, the blank face, the isolation. Maybe that is not my personality. Maybe it is all armor. A wall I built to protect the softer parts of me. The parts that still get easily hurt. The parts that still want love. The parts that are terrified of being left behind. Because sometimes, pretending you don't need people feels safer than admitting how badly you want to be loved by them. Maybe some people are not cold. Maybe they are just exhausted. Maybe they spent years trying to explain how they felt, only to be misunderstood, ignored, laughed at, or told they were too much. Maybe they are not emotionless. Maybe they just learned that showing emotions doesn't always mean someone will care enough to hold them gently. And after a while, something changes. You stop texting first. You stop explaining. You stop reacting the way you used to. Not because you feel nothing, but because feeling everything at all becomes unbearable. Maybe some people do not struggle to love. Maybe they struggle to feel safe while loving. Because love can be beautiful, but it can also embarrass you. And maybe that distance people call coldness is solely just self-protection that stayed too long. So maybe it was never about being broken.